morning, everyone. I'm just popping in really quick to show you a little bit of the start of a new project. I am working on making some Harry Potter inspired potions and ingredients, things like that. And one of the things I did was take my handy dandy glue gun. It's been with me a while, and make some morning dewdrops, and we'll see how they turned out. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you what I've got. Okay, so what I did is I used my glue gun and this Prismacolor tin. It's empty. I'd held on to it because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, but I didn't want to get rid of it, and now I'm glad I didn't. Anyways, I just put the glue down on two little dots, as you can see here, and let them dry, and hopefully they'll peel off, well, somewhat easily. And you can see these clear little dots, a little flat on the bottom, of course, but they are rounded on the top. And so what I'm going to do is take them off of here and put them into this bottle here. I've already got one in there. And then what I have is not where I thought it would be. So I have this little container here. And in here I have more of those jars. I have some labels with a sticky back adhesive. Some tiny vials. I'm not sure if I'll use those for the Harry Potter project or my steampunk shadow box. But anyways, I will take the plastic, whoops, I will take the plastic lid off of these and use this cork instead. And then to hide the threading, I will use either like some jute or something, or just cover it all up with glue. But that is what it'll look like. I decided to go with plastic, one, because it's cheaper, and two, because it was all I could find. I searched everywhere, and I had difficulties in finding containers I wanted. The ones at this online were super expensive, and being that I'm on an extremely small and very tight budget, I opted to go with the cheap. So you can kind of sort of see them in there. Anyways, as you can tell, they're a little difficult to get off, so I will be using my X-Acto knife to peel those off. When I'm finished, I will show you how they look in the bottle. Talk to you soon. Okay, so they are all off of here. If I end up having to make more, I probably won't use this again. As you can see, it's a little bit beat up. You can see some of the strings from the glue. I had some difficulty getting the big ones off. These guys, they really didn't want to come off. Mostly I used this little handheld screwdriver. I don't remember the technical term for them, but they've got the flat head and the Phillips head on separate ends. I love this thing. And then on a couple of the really hard ones, I did use my X-Acto knife, but you may not be able to tell very well. By doing that, you can kind of see there's some nicks and things like that, which is fine. I have to trim them anyways. So here is all of the dewdrops. They aren't quite as see-through as I would have liked. They're a little bit milky, but I think that'll be fine. Let's see if I can get them into the container. I do still need to trim the excess glue off. As you can see here, it's literally hanging by a glue thread. So I have these little funnels. I don't know if I'll need this or not, but I don't know. I haven't ever used them yet, and I'd like to be able to use them. So, oh, no, it's not gonna work. Okay, well, it's stuck. There we go. Alright, I'm sure I'll use those at some point in time. So for now, just to see how many I have, I'm gonna drop these in here. And then what I'll do is take them out again and trim off the glue pieces and go from there, deciding whether I want to make more. I remember I made hot glue stencils once, and I'm trying to remember what I used to put the glue on so that I didn't run into this problem that I had with the metal and the glue dots not wanting to come off. I want to say I used a non-stick mat, and I'm pretty sure I still have it. I just have to locate it. And guys, I'm really sorry. I know the camera gets shaky. I don't have the greatest setup here, honestly. I'm just using my cell phone and a little holder thing. So it's not fantastic, and I don't know, maybe someday I will get a better system. But there's a few other things that are a little bit more important for me to get right now, such as a new bed, a new couch, a new computer, because mine has apparently decided to give up on me finally. And what did I say? A new bed, a new couch, and I also need a new computer chair because this one is just killing me. So there it is. At any rate, they're in there. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, they look a little yellow. I don't know, I'm gonna have to sit on it for a bit. I like them. They may not be my morning dewdrops though. I may call them something else just because they're the yellow. Seeing them in there, I see the yellow a lot more. And I really want to stick to the bottle. I intend to probably trim down the cork a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. I might keep them as dewdrops, but I might also turn them into something else. See if I can get them all out as easily as I put them in. Got a couple that are stuck. So anyways, I'll get the rest of these out and trim off the glue and go from there, see what I decide to do. So I am almost finished with my morning dew drop ingredients bottle, potion bottle. I just need to finish tying off the top. This is what I've got so far. I cut off the top of the cork so it wasn't quite so tall. It looked a little out of proportion. And I took one of the labels that I had and I cut it down actually. Let me see if I can find them quickly, and I can't, which means I put them away. Anyways, so I cut it down to just have something different. And as you can see, I got them all trimmed up and they don't stick anymore. The little hairs were what was holding it to the bottle. So I really like how it's looking. I'm not even upset that the dewdrops are a little yellowish. They look pretty cool. I'm happy with it. So I'm going to finish up by hiding this threading. So I'm going to adjust the camera really quick and show you what I've got. Okay, so I have my twine that I'm going to use and my scissors to cut it, and my hot glue gun is warming up. I saw a tutorial for actually making Harry Potter potions, ironically, and I want to try this little trick they showed for the potions, or for the tying of the top. So what they did is they made a loop and put it up against the bottle, and then just start twirling the cord around. Now I'm not sure, she didn't specify if you were supposed to have it tight, loose, or what the case may be. So this is going to be a learning experience for me. So then cut off what I don't want, and then you loop it through, or put it through the loop. Now you should be able to pull the bottom, and so far so good. And then once you've got it tightened, pull down. It's supposed to take, oh, maybe I'm not gonna need the glue gun. Yay, it worked! So it hides the knot. The knot is right there underneath all of that. So now you just cut off your excess, and you don't have to worry about it coming undone because you have a bit left over underneath all of this that's in here. So I am actually still going to use my my hot glue just for a little bit of extra decoration. So let's see, yeah, it's almost warmed up enough. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can make it work with me. And I'm just going to put a little around the edge of the top, maybe dribble some down a little bit so that it looks like melted wax is kind of what I'm hoping to succeed with. We'll see how well that works for me. And just go all the way around. So this will serve multi-purpose once you color it. And hold the cording in place a little bit better and look decorative as well. So I'll have to cut off the excess, but that's okay, I'm alright with that. I've never been very good at making things look random. Not even gonna pretend that I am good at that. So I see a little bit of the glue or the bottle rather, showing through here. So I'm gonna cover that up a little bit, and hopefully, yeah, we'll see what happens. So let that dry a little bit, and you know, I'm not sure what's going to work best to cover this glue up. Yeah, of course I touched it while it's still, oops, you can't even see me, sorry. I touched it while it was still a little bit not dry. I was trying to get some of this excess off, but, well, oh well. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm not sure what exactly to use to cover this, to kind of color it, make it look, well, not glue-like. So, kind of thinking maybe markers. Let's see what we have. I'm gonna try this. I have a Prismacolor. It is the color Mocha Dark. So I don't know if this will work, but hey, if it doesn't, we can always try something else. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. Alright, little trial and error. Let me think for a minute. I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I raided my art room and actually my bathroom for my makeup. I'm gonna try some of these polishes. I also may try this Lumiere. It's pearl white. I never use it, so hey, maybe I'll have a use for it now. And then if worst comes to worst, I have this jar of satin. Don't know what color, just a dark brown paint. So let's see what we come up with. I'm going to use this to help hopefully prevent myself from making a giant mess. And this is all just total complete trial and error, you guys. This is the first time I've done this. At least now I know for future, because I do plan on making a few of these, what works and what doesn't work. So, you know, the polish does kind of work a little. I think it would, though, take a lot, quite a few coats. It's pretty. We'll give it that. It is definitely pretty. Knock out my excess there. So, you know, if it were a different project, I might actually go with that, but considering the look I'm trying to go for, which is that of melted wax, that's not what I want. So, next, ooh, yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've opened this. I think I'm gonna have the same problem with this, of that it's too light. But it does give me an idea. Okay, so here's my thinking. I like the glittery or the shiny look of this, and I like the brown. Oh, it's been a while since I've opened my paint bottle too. There it goes. Alright, success. I haven't actually painted, whoops, sorry. I haven't actually painted anything in quite a while. Apparently, a really long while. Nice and messy. Okay, so we're just gonna get this excess paint off the paper here. Now I'm probably gonna throw this tin away. So I'm not really caring about getting paint all over it or anything like that. I may not. I may reuse it. I can wash it out. You can see I'm not always very nice to my craft paintbrushes. I kind of abuse them a little bit. So now I'm going to dump some of this in there. It's a little slow moving. That's probably plenty. Mix her up. Let's see if we get what I'm hoping for. Maybe a little more. I always hate wasting paints and things like that, but I'm always afraid I won't get enough. You know? It never fails. If I'm careful and only get what I think I'll need, I end up not having enough to finish whatever project I'm working on. And then the other end I go is I get way more than I need. Sometimes I save it, sometimes I don't. It just really depends what kind of mood I'm in. I know some people use like the paint once it's all dried, they use it for little projects. I've done that a few times actually in the past. I can just see myself dipping my hand into that paint, so I'm going to move it. And we're going to paint this. Yeah, I think this might actually work. Kind of liking it. Alright, so I'm gonna take my time and really get into the crevices here and get this all painted up. And when it dries, I will show you guys the finished project. It's finished. So it's still drying just a tiny bit. It's a little bit tacky still, but I'm calling it good. I still need to cut off the, or trim off the glue bits that fell off, but block the light so you can see it. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I think next time I might try actual wax. I don't know. Kind of play around with it, see what happens. I don't want each and every one to look the same, so I am totally fine with trying different techniques. So I hope you guys liked this walkthrough with me tutorial of making Morning Dew potion ingredients. I'm using this for Harry Potter, but you can use this for anything. So I hope you guys all have a great day and a happy and safe 4th of July. Thank you. Bye.